It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Broncos.
Next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack. And that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It's a blast.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around. He's 24 years old, but the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
To say he found a pretty good rhythm last week, I think, Mike, is a little bit of an understatement. I mean, he single-handedly accounted for 30 points after throwing for 5 touchdowns in last week's win. He had a couple of interceptions, and those are obviously concerning, but it's a little bit easier to live with the picks when you can get that sort of production out of your passing game. Look for him to keep slinging the rock all over the field, cut down on the turnovers. He can do that. He expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
He's got room to run right at the start. Inside the 40. Javonte Williams. And he is gone. One play, 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. And they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Nix out of throw it here on first down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Patrick Surtain makes the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
Middle. Alpha, sit on. 180. And a shot. Sit on.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with no chance at all. He'll go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. First and 10 now from the 36.
13. 180. Check.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Ho-ho! And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down run here by Henry, and when he signed with the Ravens this offseason, I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
180.
Jackson looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. Now it's Jackson. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. So a good chunk of yardage there, but still well short of the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Yeah! And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson now. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 4th down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Go. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levi Wallace.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Denver. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll go again here with Henry. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through, and the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. On 2nd down, it's Nix. This one to the tight end, Trotman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throwing is Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing. Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. This is Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Now Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
They'll run. It's Henry. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. It is 3rd and 10.
Yo.
On the handoff, running left is Henry.
Levi Wallace brought it down. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
I like the call to keep the offense on the line. From this distance, a field goal is no sure thing, and that's a great job by the quarterback, recognizing the situation. Nobody's open. Take off, become a runner, extend the drive, pick up the 1st down.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, You know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. First and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Jackson now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end.
Ready.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On the give, here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson. He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Likely in motion. We're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. Now, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to throw is Nix. He connects with Mims. Loose inside the 30. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try the right side with Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point, but once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw. The ball's out. One of the Ravens has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And, Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll run it with Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. A 1st down throw for Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos cut into the lead a little bit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that is brought in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.